Damn, it is freaking hot. I love summertime, don't get me wrong, but it is freaking hot out there. We got a project we've been working on down here in the basement. I love this basement. Sorry, you guys have to keep on coming on down here, but we got the weight bench set up with my wife's weights. I got two 35s here. These seem to be in pretty good condition. And then some Chinese 45s. Literally the made in China sticker I just had to peel off of that one, but got them for like 90 bucks. This, and then these two I got for 60, so a little less than $1 per pound for those. But the problem is we do not have the Olympic bar, so we are, what is this, 1 inch? Kind of need to have 2 inches here to make this work. So they're rocking and rolling. And the bench, which I got for free, unfortunately, I thought this was gonna be good enough. It pinches the crap out of my hands. Like, I want my grip to be here and about there, but that's where the forks are to hold it. So I need that to be a little bit wider. And boys, I am out of shape. It is depressing how quickly your chest muscles fade away. So rocking and rolling with two 45s here, just a pair of 45s, is a struggle for me anymore. Single plate, this is a lot of weight. So we try and do 100 reps of this, and then that would be my workout. And then I have to save some left in the tank to get the bar down because I can't just let it go normally, otherwise I crush the side of my hands. So it's a work in progress, and the goal, I know this is a hefty goal, and for those weightlifters out there probably laughing at me right now, which you have every right to, I'm freaking weak. I have never done consistent chest exercises other than like daily 100 push-ups. So doing that, man, that's tough work, and that ain't nothing. But eventually want to get to the 2 plate club by just working out in my basement. So we're gonna see how that goes. Will I stick with it? I don't know. But part of me must be a little bit serious here because I'm willing to show thousands of you how weak my chest muscles are, that I can do 10 reps there and literally, like, it would be comfortable to mouth breathe right now, but just by doing 10 reps, and I don't even have an Olympic bar, but all in good time. Sorry I keep taking you guys on these side quests. Let's get on with the video. Problem solved already. Olympic bar acquired just moments later. There we go. We got that old school rust on there. Oh yeah, still have a bench problem here, but now we officially have a 45-pound, 7-foot Olympic bar with 45s. 100 reps of those, my chest will be burning. I get it, that's nothing impressive, but you wanna know what is impressive is losing your depression, losing your anxiety. Why are we in our 20s, 30s, 40s, and all of a sudden now we're sitting on our couch watching TV after work or trying to go to bed, and we're losing our minds with anxiety and depression? I understand we all deal with stuff in different ways, but I can promise you I can cure you, at least the majority of you, with a simple tip. It's freaking exercise. I wanna be another voice of reason, just like Joe Rogan and many other motivators out there, when I say that we need to fix this. Society needs to get out of this insane anxiety and depression hole that it's in. And I do that by 1, working out, now lifting weights, and also taking Black Forest supplements. You guys take multivitamins, there's nothing to be scared of here. You know what is scary is microplastics, junk food, and forever chemicals. I've been taking these guys for quite a while now, and I can't tell you how much my strength and energy has increased. And also, it seems like I've been suffering from brain fog lately. Like many others, that has completely gone away. I've gone from this to this. So hit up the link in the description if you want yours, because they're on sale right now, and use my discount code to get an even better deal. I'm telling you, fitness is the key. It's the hard part. Do the easy part. These are easy. Supports testosterone levels, strength, muscle growth. Thank you guys for the support. Let me support you by hooking you up with one of the best supplements out there. Black Forest, hit them up in the description. All right, the setup's not ideal. It's just the way it goes. You guys like the Halo 3 poster? We'll put that away just so you get to stare at a blank background and a door. Here we are. Well, here, I'll make some room here for my things that I want to show you. This has been a long road. I mean, I was so disappointed with the Silverado ZR2. I thought that we had so much more room to grow with that truck, and it was just a dead end, a waste of time on this channel, and I would love to know where this channel would be if it wasn't for that decision that I made. Just seems like it was a wrong decision. Started out strong, and then just fell apart. The Colorado ZR2, been very happy with it, but we're getting sort of to the end here. It's tough, man. It's tough with new trucks to get like lift kits for them and just crazy modifications, because every company that I used to reach out to for the previous Colorado ZR2 just had a plethora of options ready to go. Ready Lift, Cognito, I mean, the list just went on, and that's just for one part, a lift kit. We need so much more to really get this build off the ground. We wrapped it, I guess, but man, it needs a lot more than a wrap and just a new set of wheels and tires every couple of months. It's not gonna cut it for new content. We haven't been off-roading it as much as we should, so we're definitely going to try and get back to that before we switch it up. But our options, we know I've already talked about this, for the AT4, AT4X, the GMC, that vehicle looks sick. But at the end of the day, it's essentially just a reskinned Colorado ZR2. So our other option was the Ford Ranger. The Ford Ranger Tremor, the Ford Ranger Raptor. Didn't really know which one to go with, so I decided to go with none of them because I don't like Ford. I'm sorry, guys. I know there's a big Ford fan base out there, but every Ford that I've owned has been atrocious whenever it comes to build quality. Always breaking down. Even if it wasn't for that, because Chevy's done me wrong in that department too, the build quality is terrible. My Chevy never has like door panels and glue coming apart. With every Ford I've had, stuff just seems to fall apart so fast. So that was nixed off the list. Nissan Frontier, Toyota Tacoma, all of these just good options that I'm just not going with, and we are totally switching it up now. I know you know probably by the title and thumbnail, but I've officially decided to go with the Toyota 4Runner. The new Toyota 4Runner, the TRD Pro. This thing looks amazing. I have never seen a better looking SUV. The Ford Bronco is pretty amazing, but this just looks awesome. And I really want to get a Toyota because I've never owned one before. At least I don't think I have. And this one is like, it's just awesome. No, it does not have a front locker, but I've heard they're making a Trailhunter version of this, which maybe that'll have a front locker. This is already going to be pretty expensive, but through and through, this machine looks awesome. It's not better than the Colorado ZR2, I wouldn't say, but maybe in terms of build quality, I'd say it definitely is. I just feel like this is another situation where there's not going to be a ton of people off-roading this thing like we do, where we take it out there stock, slowly upgrade it over time, and the thing just gets the crap beat out of it. I mean, that's what it's meant for, and that's what's entertaining. That's why we do this type of stuff. So this, I really hope this isn't another bad decision here like the Silverado ZR2 was, because, man, this is a total leap in audiences. I've been Chevy for how long now, so I've always been able to have like a rollover audience, and right from the jump, we start off with something good. My Silverado ZR2 announcement video, and I think my Colorado ZR2 announcement video, both of those got like 40,000 views each, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that great, but for my channel, it's pretty good. So we'll see how this one does. If the reception isn't that good, I mean, I would like to stick with it. Maybe in the future it starts to do well, but if not, it's going to make this a really tough decision to commit to the 4Runner. So I am pretty pumped about this. This is going to be a lot of fun. It does have some drawbacks. For one, it's a Toyota, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive than a Chevy. And two, the engine is
just a hybrid 4-cylinder, which I'm sure some people will complain about.
Not a big deal for me. I'd love to get a V8 back. It was a lot of fun having a V8, being able to do like exhaust videos, stuff like that. I guess I could still do that with the Colorado, but I don't know about this Toyota. So we'll see how that goes. It doesn't bother me that much. It may bother some other people. And apparently, according to Toyota, this is the most powerful output engine that they've had for anything beside their V8. But the interior, I mean, they really stepped it up here. This is at least for the TRD Pro. I don't know how the lower trim levels are. I'm sure it's just like any other car brand where it cascades down. But it looks amazing. The interior of the doors here, very militarized. Almost looks like a Molly setup here. I know it's not, but it's sort of going for that rugged look. And I love whenever trucks just have this outlandish, big branding badging here like this. So this looks amazing. Way better than my Colorado ZR2 doors. One bad habit I'm probably not going to be able to break, so you guys will have to just bear with me, is calling this thing a truck. I don't know what it is. Like, it's built on a truck frame, so I'm just going to keep calling it a truck because I don't like saying it's my SUV, my sport utility vehicle, so I just say truck. Is it a truck? No. Is it kind of like a truck? No. Can it off-road just as good as a truck? Yeah. I'm getting the 4Runner, but you know what one of you guys are getting is a brand new Blackwing plus $30,000 in cash. Cadillac Blackwing V8 Supercharger. And it can do this.
That's good, that's good.
What more can you ask for? Plus, the way that you get entered is by buying any one of the products on 717supply.com. You're like 3 clicks away from having this vehicle in your driveway and the cash in your pocket. You like never see these vehicles. Then you throw a color on it like this, it's even more rare. And there's a couple new products on the website that I can't show you. Literally cannot show you. YouTube will ban my channel if I put them on the screen. So hit it up in the description just to check it out, just to check out the new merch that's a little risky. And it's not even like Second Amendment stuff, but they will ban your channel over some of the products that we have on the website. So do that. Go buy one of the illegal shirts. We'll ship it to your house, and then all you gotta do is just wait on my phone call. Then we'll fly out here, hand you the keys and the cash. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I cannot wait to see you in the driver's seat. Here's the bottom line with this machine. Why am I picking it? Well, it looks amazing. I mean, can we deny this in any form of the term? It looks incredible. The wraparound windows on the top, very retro throwback to the early 4Runners, and in this color, I mean, it looks even better. I have not seen any of the other color choices on this truck. I actually like also how the fender flares are a different color. Now we'll see how they look with people like experimenting with them, maybe wrapping them in different colors. I don't know. And also Doug DeMiro, I'm borrowing a lot of his footage here, so big shout out to him, but he says he's not a fan of the camo seats. Toyota finally is taking a step outside the proverbial box here, being a little bit creative, and we're shooting them down. It's personal preference, but I think the camo looks amazing. Also on the front here, they're getting into the fine details, sort of like a Jeep or a Ford type look here where we're doing little Easter eggs. GM never does this, but these other companies are, and I'm glad that Toyota is. The little TRD and Pro underneath the headlights, they light up as you have your headlights on. The front of this looks menacing with aftermarket parts. I can't even imagine. Sky's the limit. I always say you can make an ugly truck or car look amazing with aftermarket mods for the most part. But whenever you have a vehicle that comes stock and looks this good, just like the Silverado ZR2, the Colorado ZR2, and now the 4Runner, these look so good stock. Imagine with a few modifications. Lift kit, modestly wrapped, big, chunky, massive, knobby mud tires, and some good off-road wheels. It might sound like rinse and repeat, but it's so much fun applying these basics that have been proven to make vehicles look better, and some of the modifications make them perform better. It's so much fun to apply these to new vehicles year after year, so this is going to be so much fun. And throughout the entire vehicle here, you just have really cool little hidden storage spaces and other odds and ends they add to this just to make it a twist. My one favorite being the four-wheel drive selector here, this big selector gauge. It's so cool, and you see there's a little switch on the side that lets you select what drive mode you want, whether it's two-wheel drive, four-wheel high, four-wheel low, and then the knob to select all sorts of different stuff here. I'm not even educated on what all of these mean. I know one of them is like a multi-driving. I don't even know. Sort of like the Broncos GOAT mode, go over anything mode, but this is Toyota's version of it. So all I'm asking for this truck, because I would like for this to be a really long-term vehicle, is for one, hopefully the audience is there for this. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. It just seems like this is going to be a really cool little niche audience I'll be able to grab onto, and hopefully some of you are going to be along for the ride, because you know we stick with Chevy still. We'll still do like the classic OBSs, the 90s Blazers and stuff like that, and off-road and mod them. But this Toyota chapter is going to be a lot of fun. And two, I hope that I'm not upset at all about the power of the engine. The four-cylinder is fine with me. I just hope that the four-cylinder is reliable. Can I go 300,000 plus miles without any major issues? I don't want burning oil. I don't want crap that I would see with an Audi or a Ram. I want a Toyota, so I'm buying a Toyota. Hopefully I'm grandfathered in and Toyota hasn't slipped beneath the cracks and succumbed to this cheap outlook on the world where everything has to be plastic, gets burned up, cracks, fails at 80,000 miles. But this is the direction that the channel is going to go. I hope you guys are excited because I cannot freaking wait to take delivery of this thing. I haven't ordered it yet, but we're going to be doing a separate video where I just totally customize it. Maybe it'll be like this build, maybe it'll be different. And you guys can give me suggestions. With the Colorado ZR2, we had a lot of fun, like the yellow seatbelts, just little stuff like that. It's so much fun to pick that out. It's like a little wish list. But that is the next vehicle coming to the channel, and we're getting back on track. Sorry for like all the real estate content. This channel's been a little wishy-washy lately, and I understand that. It's just the way it is for right now. We're in a huge transition process with this new home. Money is beyond tight. I have no money to go out and like do anything, and it takes so much money to run this channel. So enough complaining. Let's get back on track, guys. Let's get back to our roots. Let's get back to off-roading with a whole new vehicle. But the Colorado ZR2 is far from finished. We have a lot of modifications and a lot more off-roading and testing to do with that. In just a couple of weeks, we're taking that thing to one of its most challenging off-roading events that, well, I've ever been in with any vehicle, so we'll see how that goes. But lots more in the future here. Follow me on Instagram, rfracing717. Big shout out to 717 Supply and Black Forest for sponsoring this video. Check them out in the description. It helps me out whenever you use my coupon code. And if you made this far in the video, say... That's it, boys. Later.